Hello Age of Sigmar fans, we're back. Happy New Year, belated New Year. It is 2017 and this is our first game of Age of Sigmar. It's a tiebreaker this time. I've won one. Well, I won the first one.
Yeah.
You won the second one. And so this one is the decider. It's 1-1. And we've upped it to 1,500 points this time. We're doing Border War. So that'll be interesting because we haven't done one with this layout of objectives before. So
No, it's been a long time since I've played very many games at all. I can't remember we last played Age of Sigmar. We've had a Blood Bowl game, haven't we? But we've been.
Christmas
there's probably
happens.
a whole video post about trying to game and have children and have Christmas, trying to get everything done was impossible. And we did have a game arranged. This setup arranged back in November, I think. But your son was ill.
Yeah, there was family illnesses again. So
and then we haven't made it back, but we are here. It's January.
Finally.
We're here, and this time I'm playing Empire, so I don't know if it counts as a tiebreaker.
a free guild, isn't it? Well, it's order versus death.
Well, I don't know because some of it's free. I've basically put Age of Sigmar down for 3 months. I can't remember anything about it. When I was looking on the War Scrolls in the app, there were some things were in the Free Peoples and some things were in the Empire, and I kind of picked from both because I had.
As long as it's order, it doesn't really matter.
It's all order. It's all order.
Which one of the things I like about Age of Sigmar is you've just got the 4 factions. So if you wanted to go and get some Sylvaneth or anything else, dwarves, Duarden, the Fire Slayers, any of that kind of stuff, you can just buy a unit and slap it in, and
which
makes no difference.
Is my long-term goal was to buy the models that I like the look of and just add them to my force.
You can get like the Kernoth Hunters or whatever. You just get
Don't give the game away.
Sorry. Not going to get the Kernoth Hunters. Obviously, not getting those. And you can just get what you like and just whack it in.
Yeah, I mean that's what I have. I'm still painting some Stormcast, which I think again I don't think. I've been painting the Blood Bowl miniatures for what seems like forever. I'm very nearly finished. Again, Christmas is death to painting. But now the kids are all back at school. I'm progressing a little bit on that. So what have you brought with you today, Pete? Are you going to show us? Or are we going to?
Yeah, we'll run through the armies in a second.
Okay.
So I've got most of what you've seen before. I've got a few new units this time around, so it's going to be a bit different from the death side. And like you say, you've got
completely different.
Yeah, so we're going to have.
It's all legacy stuff again. I haven't got very many of the new models, and these are my oldest. Decently painted models. I've got a few older in the garage somewhere, but these are the oldest models I have.
There's about a metric tonnes worth of metal.
Keen-eyed viewers might be able to work out what year they're from. They must be 20, 25 years old. So hopefully Pete won't eat them partway through the game. We'll see. Okay, well, we'll be back after these messages.
Okay, so here is the Death Army, 1,500 points and quite a few models on this one, which I'm quite chuffed with. So to start with, I've got a little mix of Khemri and of the Vampire Counts here. So down the front here, I've got my 20 Khemrian Archers. Haven't had a chance to try those yet, so they're a new one. Just behind them here, I've got 20 Skeletal Spearmen. And then down the front in the middle, I've got 10 Death Guard. Haven't used those yet either, so they're a brand new one. Jumping all the way up to the back, I've then got my 5 Hex Wraiths. They got used once before in our first game. They got massacred on the charge, so I'm hoping they might survive a little better this time.
I haven't got Bretonia this time.
Yeah, so maybe.
The Empire Free People's Cavalry aren't as good, I don't think.
And then in front of them I've got a unit of 20 zombies, finally painted up after our second battle. They were all grey, so
they're sporting the green tabards of my dead Bretonians.
Yep, well, seemed fitting, so... over the back on the right, I've then got a Screaming Skull Catapult, which is another older model, another Khemrian one, which I got over Christmas, finally managed to paint up. And then on the right side here, I've got 20 Skeletal Warriors with swords and shields. Now I'm probably going to split those into 2 units of 10, so I can keep my zombies in reserve for some summoning. And then heroes-wise, from left to right down here, I've got my White King with Tombblade. Next to him, I've got my Saramancer. Okay. Next to him, I've got a Can Wraith. And on the end there, I've got another White King carrying the battle standard, basically, the one that gives them a 6-up ward save, basically. And that is my army, 1,500 points on the button.
front here we've got 20 archers, and then behind them are well, there should be 10, but there are actually more than 10 there, of the free guard, are they called? I can never remember what they're called, but they're basically just standard warriors, mostly with swords. Then there's the handgunners at the back, and then there's a unit of great swords here, 10 great swords. So these three are my battle line, the handgunners and the free guard and the archers. And then over here, I've got some Empire cavalry. I can't remember what they're called, Empire something. There's 10 of those. Although again, there's more than 10 there. So no, there isn't. There's 10 of those. There's 10 of those. And now at the back here, I've actually got 7 because of the way the numbers worked out. And Pete very kindly said I could split them down. So they are the Reichs Guard cavalry. And they're actually sporting a different livery. They're purple and gold, apart from the standard bearer. And then I've got a cannon. There's no Empire army is complete without a cannon. Long gone are the days when I used to have 4 in my army. But there we go, that's a cannon, so I can't even remember how that works. But hopefully it will wreak some devastation. And then the heroes, again, we've gone a little bit off-piste here because the wizard, it doesn't to the battle mage, as he's called, I don't have any foot infantry. I don't have any non-mounted wizards. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't have any non-mounted wizards, and there doesn't seem to be any mounted wizards in the War Scroll list. So Pete's just said he can ride a bog standard horse, and so he can get around the board a little bit quicker. And then next to him is Marius Leekdorf, one of the old Elector counts, still available on the list. And the final one is just a standard Empire general. So that's my army, and hopefully it will stand up against this incursion of death. One of their other games, we had some Terror tiles from Rain Studio. Well, this is a new box they've sent us. And these are the Tundra and Wasteland, and we've gone for the Tundra today because we thought the white would show a bit better in the slightly dodgy lighting of my dining room. So again, they fit together nicely, some nice rivers. Have noticed slightly, by the way they're cut, they're standing a little bit proud today, which the other set didn't do, which is interesting. And Pete assures me he hasn't stored them in a damp garage, so I think that's just the way they've been punched out. Okay. Right then, we're all deployed. It's going to take a long time. We've got a lot of figures today compared with our other games. I, in a stroke of tactical genius, forgot that I really, really wanted to keep a hold of this objective, so it's quite weakly held. But I've got some great swords and some infantry here, but my general is right next to it, so it's not too bad. And these cavalry aren't too far away. I put the archers on the hill, and they've done the free people archers they have the huntsman ability, which means they can move immediately after deployment. So I've done that, and I've just sneaked the cannon in here, which is a handy 42 inches away from the catapult. So hopefully that will mean that you can't drop anything on that this turn. And then on the left flank, I put my cavalry and Marius Leekdorf and the handgunners. And I've already talked about those, they're just the standard infantry. And I think that's it. And I don't really have a game plan, and I'm a bit worried about it. There's an awful lot of skeletons over there, but Pete will run you through those.
So on the undead side, I'm just going to run quickly from left to right. So I've got 10 standard archers with my catapult. Behind them is the White King, and I've got another 10 skeletons after that. I've then got next to them my 10 Grave Guard. Then followed up with my Necromancer and his bodyguard Cairnwraith. Next to them, I've then got a big chunk of my 20 Spearman skeletons, and next to them the White King with the Infernal Standard. Up on the hill after that, I've got my 20 archers, and then taken over to the very far left flank on my side, I've then got my 5 Hex Wraiths, and that is my setup. The zombies are absent, not sure where they've gone. We'll have to see where they turn up later on. We are obviously playing Border Wars, so there are 4 objectives. There's one right in my deployment here, and one, as Robin's pointed out, rather weakly defended over in his deployment over there. And then we have on the very left flank here a third objective, and over on the right a 4th objective. Robin finished deploying first, so he now gets to choose whether he wants to go first or second.
Oh, it's a tough one. I think I will risk going second.
Probably best. So, over to death. Turn 1. Right, so, literally no idea what I'm doing again, and I can't remember the rules or anything, but the first thing is hero phase. My general is going to be my White King over here.
Okay, the White King.
So he gets his general's ability, which is Lord of Bones, means I can pick a death route to a unit within 18 inches, and they need to make 1 extra attack with all their weapons.
Oh, I remember that, that was harsh.
Until my next hero phase. So I'm going to cast that on my skeleton spearmen just in case they suddenly get into any kind of bother. Not sure they will, but anyway. So they get +1 attack. I'm going to cast the Mystic Shield spell from my mage onto my spearman as well.
So that's the guy in the middle.
So I'm going to roll for that now.
Oh, a nice dice tower there, Pete.
What a nice dice tower.
Yeah. Did you make that yourself?
I did. I got that as a Christmas present. Well, actually, birthday present. Well, just before Christmas. So
okay.
From the wife. Thank you very much, dear. I roll 10.
So it's a good dice tower.
They're mystically shielded, so they get +1 save as well. And then this guy here, my White King over here with the Infernal Standard, he's going to plant his standard, so we can't move. But everybody within 18 inches of him gets a 6+ save to ignore wounds. My ability's used, so now it's on to, I believe, movement next. Yep, movement. So now I've got to try and remember what everybody moves. Now I'm just wary, I don't want my Hex Rays to get charged turn 1 again, because that's literally every time. So my Hex Rays have a movement of 12 inches and they can fly. So they're just going to flippity flip over this way, because I think that's going to keep them out of range of your knights safely for the moment.
Okay.
But also worry your archers over there a little bit. My skeletons here are going to move forward, and my skeletal archers can move 4, I believe. Yep, 4, and they're not going to run, so I can actually shoot them in a moment. Gap things out a little bit more this time. These guys are going to run, so they can move 4 plus an extra d6. 2, so they can move 6 inches. One benefit of keeping them in one big long line.
Is that what?
Whoever has the most within 6, yeah.
Okay, so you're at a slight advantage with that then.
I am.
We've got a lot more troops.
That I guess you kind of have the ability to maybe smash more of them apart. So, yeah. Necromancer here and my Cairnwraith, they're both going to jog on as well. So I'll roll for their running as well. So the Necromancer moves an extra 2 and the Cairnwraith moves an extra 2 as well. I'm seeing a pattern there. I'm going to use a different dice next time. Unless it's for battle shock tests. The Necromancer's going to move up 7 inches. He's going to stay behind actually, and the Cairnwraith's going to move up behind as well. My Grave Guards are also going to jog along, so they're going to run as well. 4 inches plus 6. Well, they are going for it, so they move 10. Transported there. I'll see how they get on. And I'm going to run for the last few as well, because they're all going to run. So these guys are going to run an extra 4, so if they move 8, the White King is going to run 2, so 6, and the other one's going to run 4, so 8 again. So these guys move up 8, which is handy, because that means I can get one great big long battle line here. He can move 6, so he's just going to jog up behind. And these guys are going to move over this way a bit more. And my catapult, seeing as it can move and shoot, is going to move 4 inches in this direction. So, on to a phase I'm not familiar with, which is shooting. I've never done this before. So I'm going to shoot my catapult first. Okay, my catapult is going to have to go after the Reich's Guard, is that?
No, that's the 3 people knights or something. I can't remember what they're called, but the Reich's Guard are the 7.
Okay, so these guys need a 4 to hit and a 3 to wound you. So, roll a hit. Boo! I knew it was going to happen. Right, so they miss. So now
is that it? There's no scatter, there's no...
No, that's it. Just roll a hit. If you miss, you miss.
Okay.
No. So my archers over here are all going to shoot at your archers there. Now, if I have 20 or more models and there's no enemies within 3 inches, I can shoot twice.
Ow!
So that's 40 shots. I'm on 5s to hit and 4s to wound. So 4 hits. 5, 6, 7 hits. 8, 9, 10. 11.
11 hits.
4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
I suspect it's probably only 5 or 6.
I'm going to guess that's 4 dead.
Yeah, I would think so.
That's my shooting phase over, because they're the only ones I've got who've got any shooting. Onto Battle Shock. So what's that? 6.
Bravery.
4 more run away. Bravery of 5. Yeah. You get +1 because you've got X amount of men there, so 4 more leg it. And then, that's the Battle Shock phase. Combat phase, there is none. Well, sorry, it's combat and then Battle Shock, but there is no combat. Battle Shock, end of my turn, so scoring. So I get my objective, which is 1 over here. And I get 2 for that one over there, because I've got somebody within 6.
Yep.
So I get 3 points. So end of death turn 1, 3 points to me. Over to Robin.
Hello.
Hero phase.
The hero phase. Okay. Well, my general, his command ability is more for when they're in combat, so I'm not going to do anything with that. So he's going to use the inspiring presence on the Reichland Knights.
So they're immune to battle.
They're immune to battle shock. Shame it doesn't reach over here, but it doesn't. The wizard, he can cast, can't he?
He can.
He can cast Fireball, but that's 18 inches. Mystic Shield, I think probably on the archers, probably think that's a good idea.
Mystic Shield on the archers? Casting value of 6.
I rolled 6.
It just about.
Just about.
The archers have +1 save, so their save
it goes up to a mighty 5.
Mighty 5.
A mighty 5. Right.
So on to movement. These are your
handgunners.
So movement 5 on these guys.
These are the free guild. I can't remember what they're called. They're just the bog standard soldier. They've got swords and shields.
Swords and shield guys. They're not great swords.
I'm sure I think you went a bit too far. They've got great swords. These guys have great swords.
They are great. The general can move a mighty 12. He can run anywhere. And he chooses to stay right where he is.
He may well do.
Because if I don't do something about them, they've captured that objective, so...
So I'm just going to move these up a little way. Obviously I want to try and be able to charge you. So, I mean, they move 10, so there's no getting within 6 inches isn't an issue.
No, you just need to get 3 of them within 6 inches.
So 1, 2, 3.
That's enough to steal the objective off of me for this turn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the cannon where it is. Right, I am going to leave the general there. I haven't done anything with the wizard.
So they're just going to sit put. Yeah, and your mate's going to move over there.
Yes, that is the end of the movement phase.
So it's on to shooting. Do you want to do the easier one first and do your archers?
We'll start with the archers. I've got my handgunners as well, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to start with the archers. So that's
range of...
there's 12 of those left, I think.
Yep.
You killed 8. Range of 160, I think.
160 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might need to check that.
Okay. The archers, I was thinking of shooting the bowmen, and Pete very kindly pointed out that they will resurrect D6 per turn, so that could be a futile gesture shooting those. So I'm going to shoot these hex rays over here, or 11 hits at 4+, and 1 for the marksman is 3+ because it gets +1.
Nice. And re-roll ones because it's...
And I re-roll ones because they've got whatever I just called it, ordered volley. Now if we hadn't killed any, it would have been 1s or 2s. There's 3 1s in there and no 2s, so that's...
That's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
7 hits. Very nice. And your champion actually managed to miss. Yeah. But 9 hits.
9 hits. 4+, yes.
4s to win, that's tasty.
They are quite expensive. 5. 4, sorry.
Right, my hex raid, so the 4-up save. 1 dead.
50-50. Well done, guys.
Blip.
Okay, and then the handgunners.
Ooh, sorry.
Now, I haven't played with handgunners for about 20 years, so I don't know what they do. Sorry, so it's 9 at 5+, and the marksman actually gets 2+ for this guy, so it's 9 at 5+ and 1 at 3+. Ooh.
4.
4.
And you're on 3s to wound?
3s to wound, and then it's a -1 rend. Oh, nice.
4 wounds. 6s to save. 1 save. So 3 of my guys get blutted. Blip, blip, blip.
Now the cannon.
Boo, cannons, don't like cannons, boo.
Right, so this is where I don't like playing Age of Sigmar, because I don't know who to shoot.
So many options.
But I'm
Literally,
going to
you
shoot
can
at the
everything on the table.
The catapult,
Boo.
and we're kind of umming and ahhing. Do I shoot the crew? Do I shoot the catapult? And I'm going to shoot the catapult twice.
Comment in the leave comments below about how wrong Robin was to do that, and give us your tactics and how you use your artillery.
I haven't quite worked out the odds, but anyway, it's 4 pluses to hit and 2 plus to wound.
D6 wounds.
And D6 wounds. So I'm really hoping for a good roll now.
4s to hit. Oh, 2 hits.
2 hits.
2+ to wound.
2+ to wound.
It's almost definitely dead if they both wound.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, 1's a 6. You've used your 6 up now, Robin. Oh, 2 wounds. So that each one does D6 wounds.
D6 wounds.
1 and 1.
That 11 would have been quite handy.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes. Oh, it's dead. Now, the crew are just left standing there going, what just happened?
Oh, so they're still on?
Yeah, because you only killed the catapult.
Oh, I see.
Like, Frank, where's the catapult? I thought you had it.
Okay, so these guys are going to charge because there's no negative to not
You
charge.
don't even need to declare a target. You roll first and see what you can reach. They get +2.
+2, so 9.
9, so probably nothing.
So there is no charging.
There's a battle shock phase, but I can't fail anything in my battle shock because my leadership's too high. So victory points. You've got 2 for this one.
2 for that one, and I had 2 for that one.
And 2 for that one.
And 1 for this one.
Bing! So Robin takes the lead on the end of turn 1, 5-3.
5-3, that's it then, yeah?
Yeah.
We finish?
No.
Oh, okay.
Now we've got to roll 2 goes next.
Oh, it's this thing. Oh, I need the big rubber dice. They're upstairs.
Yeah, we don't have any big dice. Black for death, red for free guild.
6-5 to the free guild.
Boo. Fine. So, beginning your turn, hero phase again. Bet you wish you'd moved them knights forward now.
Pretty much. Okay, I'm going to cast Mystic Shield on these guys again.
On your archers?
Yeah, so Mystic Shield from the wizard, 6+, was it?
Yeah.
Rocking the dice rolls today.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So they're going to desert me at some point.
I'm getting rid of that dice too. My wife's going to hear about this. So they've got +1 saves, they're on 5-up saves again. So on to movement. So you guys are moving forwards, just edging forward a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Clever. Clever girl.
So you have to get as many over. So this is actually 2 units here, just so you... My general's kind of like, da-da-da.
This way, that way, this way. I don't know. Mage, come here. Have a chat. Sit down. Have tea.
Handgunners.
Handgun's going to move up.
I don't actually know whether they need to move up.
Well, they're within range shooting. If they stand still, don't they get a bonus?
Get extra bonus. So I'm not going to move them. But I am going to move these.
These guys are about to go and crash into somebody.
Sorry.
Just going to move your models back.
Is that all right? That's better for you, I think.
Well, that's true.
Being further away from me. So they move 10, so... Right, so Marius can come up here as well.
His flank's about to get smashed to smithereens. Cannon's going to shift you forwards. So cannon's moved up over here.
Yes.
So we've done hero phase, we've done movement phase, it's on shooting phase.
Shooting phase. I'll start with these ones again. So I'm going to shoot with these. They haven't moved, which means they get +1 each, and the marksman still gets +2. So he gets +3 altogether. So it's normally 5+. So the +1's a 4+, and the marksman is 2+. He managed to roll a double 1 last time, so he would have missed last time.
Not bad.
Oh, yeah. Many 5s.
They don't get to re-roll though.
They don't do re-rolls, no.
So that's better than last time. 3s to wound. Not as good. 3.
Not as good. 3.
Okay, so 3 wounds, 6 up save, followed by a 6 up save.
Nice.
2 saved.
I say nice.
1 more. No, so 1 guy dead. Right, so I'm going to take him. Blip.
Okay.
11.
I'm going to shoot at the hex wraiths. There's 12 of them there.
Okay, so the 4+, reroll 1. A couple of 1s in there, it's always worth it. A 2. Bad. So 6 hits, 7 hits, 8 hits, 8 hits, 8 hits.
And then it's 4+ again.
Half. 4. And I get 4 up saves, exactly the same as last time.
You got 2 last time. And you got 2 this time.
1 more guy dead. And you're dead.
Right, I think the cannon won't fire at the hex wraiths. I think I'm going to fire at your standard bearer twice.
Me. 1 hit, 2+ to wound, or 1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has a 4 up save normally, -2 Ren, so 6 up save. No, and then he gets a 6 up save for his infernal banner.
Yay!
Woo! Smashed to pieces comes back in. Okay, another question again. So it says a White King with an infernal standard has the totem keyword. Roll a dice each time a death model from your army is slain within X inches of it, so within range of it. On a 6, the magic of the standard sustains the warrior, and the wound that slew him is ignored. So basically that means I failed the first save. You roll to see how many wounds you cause, and then if he gets killed, I roll to save the wounds that would have killed him.
Okay.
You need to roll wounds, because I failed my save. You need to roll to see how many wounds you cause. And then I have to roll to save any that might kill him. D6 wounds. 5. So I get 1 6+ save. Now technically I rolled that 6 before, but he's dead.
Charging phase.
So these guys are pretty much in. It's mostly a case of
these.
how far. So 2 dice.
2 dice and they get +2. 9. He's separate. Shall I charge him separate?
Yeah, go on. 12, so he can go
He's going to charge
nearly anywhere. So they can pretty much get in where they want. So I'm just going to splash them across the front there. Okay.
I'm going to attack with Marius.
Makes sense?
Okay, so it's 3 attacks, 3+. I might not have attacked if I'd known that. But anyway, I did. So here we go. So it's 3. This is the Avalan Rune Fang. It's 3+, 3s to hit. Sorry, 3s to hit, 3s to wound.
There we go.
3s to hit. 2. 3s to wound. 1.
1 wound. I'm on 4+ to save on this one. Save. Saved.
Okay, and then he's got a stiletto dagger. 4+ to hit and 5 to wound. Oh, I really needed to have talked to him in my hero phase.
Yeah.
Oh, first time wounds. No rend on that one.
3s to save. Bing.
Oh.
So I'm going to attack with my Grave Guard over here. So they're all going to pile in enough to be able to swing. So I've got 6 guys here, one of them my champion. Right, okay, so 6 guys get 13 attacks. Woo! Hits on 3+.
Ow!
1 miss, 2 misses. Oh, and there's a, sorry Rob, but there's another one there.
No, that doesn't count, it didn't roll.
6s inflict double damage, otherwise it's just 4s to wound. Oh my word! The only ones that damage those reroll ones.
Ooh, jammy person.
You jammy what's lot?
Okay.
So 2,
to
that's
4
4 wounds.
That's 2 dead. Can I take them off from anywhere?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I want to attack you guys, really.
Yeah. Careful, careful. Well, that was better than I was hoping for.
Threes.
Okay, so we've got one guy here attacking the skeletons. 4s and 3s.
6.
1 hit. 3s to wound.
Nope.
No wound.
And I can't reroll 1s.
And you've got 7 more guys, so that's 8 attacks.
I can reroll save rolls.
4s hit and 3s to wound.
Oh. Actually, it's alright. It's alright. It's just lots of 1s.
Yeah. So 4 hits exactly.
4, yeah, and then
3s to wound.
I've got 5 in here because I had an extra.
Yeah. 4 wounds. 4 up save on these guys because no rend. Wow. So that's 6 wounds, that's 6 dead. Blip, 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 blip.
Is that all of them?
All of them dead. Okay, so I am going to pile in with my skillabobs over here and attack with them. So, now, these two have to go this way. They have to go into Marius because they can't go, they have to go into the closest enemy.
Oh, okay.
And I can't break coherency.
Okay.
So he has to move, he can move that way a little bit, but they have to maintain coherency and move towards the nearest enemy. 3s and 4s.
So you're on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 hits. 4s to wound.
Oh!
Wow. 2 wounds.
I've got 2 saves.
Yeah, what's his save?
4 plus.
4 plus.
4 save. 1 save.
1 wound. So
1 wound. He's on 5.
He's down to 5 wounds there. So 9 attacks onto your knights. So 3s and 4s. Not bad. 1, 2. So 6 hits.
Okay.
Wow. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. I think it's just 4 plus saves, but I'll roll it and then see.
I'm guessing 1 wound.
1 wound.
So that's 1 wound over there on those guys. I think I'm within 3 inches here of these guys as well. So they're going to pile in, but
Didn't think of that.
only 2 of them can get within.
Okay.
Only 3 of them can get within range. So you can each pile in 3. So 1, 2. He's right behind them. 3. So those 3 are in range. Right, so I've got 3 more guys here who are within range to attack.
Having said that.
So 3 and 4s. 1 wound, 1 hit, and 1 wound. So it's got another 4 up save. Save. Always save that. Alright, my White King on Marius. 4 attacks, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. That was all close. 2 hits, 3s to wound.
Better.
2 wounds. This has a rend of -1, so he's on 5s to save here. But
2,
only 1 damage.
2?
Yeah. 1 more wound. So he's down to 4 wounds now. So on the battle shock phase.
And if it's any standard bear, it only needs to take a battle shock test if 2 or more models of it was slain during the turn.
Awesome. So they don't need to take a test because they didn't lose. They were just 1 shy of losing 2 models. My unit that was wiped out, doesn't take a battle shock test.
And these guys are too good to take battle shock test, aren't they?
They didn't take any wounds. So only had 1 guy attacking them. So,
Oh, I missed, didn't I? Yeah.
Yep, so no battle shock tests.
No.
So you've got more models there than me. So you have 2 for that one, 1 for this one over here, and 2 for this one over here. So that is the end of orders turn 2 over to death. Okay, so for me, hero phase starts things off, and this is where it gets interesting because now I don't know whether I want to summon something. I think this turn I'm going to forego that, and I'm going to do something else instead. So I'm going to cast Mystic Shield on my skeleton archer spearman again. 3
No,
failed.
not.
Boo. And my other hero, he's going to cast his ability to give them, my spearmen,
Double attack.
double attacks.
Okay.
Or +1 attack.
+1 attack.
But they only have 1, so it's double as far as they're concerned.
Okay. I can't think what you might be doing with
I
those.
don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm just trying to work it out. Movement then. So over here, these guys are going to move 12 inches this away. Every guy within 6 inches of the objective helps. I'm hoping that they're going to have less within. Hopefully they'll be less soon. And these guys are going to move up 4. there, and there. So they moved up. Got a few more within 6 now, so that might help.
Might swing that in. I think they will swing that your way.
Yeah. Right over here. So these guys are just going to literally move 4 inches sideways.
Hello.
Because they're done. My can race, I'm going to fly him 6 inches over to here. I need to make sure everyone's still 3 inches away. Make sure he's out of 3. They're out of 3. He's just going to move over to here. And these guys are going to move over here. Just because you might as well have a little bodyguard there. That is the end of my movement phase. So now it's on to shooting. Now, 10 on the cannon crew and 10 on your archers. The cannon crew, the champion's going to shoot at them. So the first 10 with the hero in them
cannon crew
is going to go on the cannon crew. I'm on 5s and 4s. I can have anything
they've got
else.
hard cover from the cannon, is that right?
1, 2, 3. So 3 so far.
Ow. Oh, 3 to hit.
3 hits.
Oh, okay.
Another shot volley now.
Okay,
4, 5. Yeah. So 5 hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Hang on 4s to wound.
Okay. They have a mighty save of 6.
I am indeed on 4s to wound. 1 wound. I think you roll a 6 now. Oh, no, so one guy dead. And the other 10 are going to shoot at your archers. 5s and 4s again. Shots on your archers. 2. So 2 hits so far. That's better. And another 4, so 6 hits in total. 4s to wound. Wow. Whoa. Bam! Oh dear. 6 dead.
2, 4, 5. It's very hard. Why am I looking at the screen to do it? 6. There we go.
That's shooting done. On to the charge phase. So, might as well start over the hex rays.
Start with, okay.
See what I get. 3. They will go into them.
We'll have that big philosophical discussion about what you do in your old 3.
Yeah, I do like it when the dice take away all my options. It's great. My can wraith next is going to charge.
Over here?
Yep, I literally need 3 or more. 9. So he's going to go right round to the back here so that he can actually... he's just within range of that. Giant unit of Spearmen are going to go a whopping 9.
Stats are if I go next.
Pretty average. Pretty average. It's going to get shot to pieces. And these guys are just going to go wham straight into you. Now they can move 9, so they can literally all get in if they can all get in, if that makes sense.
Yep.
What goes here? Charge. Okay, it's combat. I'm going to have to do my White King first on your champion.
Okay.
Because he's got 4 wounds left, so I could theoretically just about kill him. 3s and 3s. I've rolled 5 dice, and roll them again. Just cheating.
You hit with more.
Yeah, I know. Shall I roll that again? Because I rolled less dice and I hit more.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll tell you what. I'll say I've hit twice. I'll be fair. 2 hits. 3s to wound. But if I roll a 6, it causes D3 rather than 1. Nope, but 2 wounds.
I don't think Marius has any particular...
2 wounds. Okay, so we've got the knights over here attacking the spearmen skeletons, 4s and 4s. 3 hits, 4s to wound. I'm on 5 ups to save. 3 dead. Blip, blip, blip.
Oh, I've got the war horses as well, which I think I might have forgotten last time.
7 war horses. What are they to hit?
4s.
4s and 4s again?
Yeah.
They're going to do better than the knights?
Yeah, especially as they get 2 attacks.
Oh, very nice. So 4 hits so far. Down again.
So that's 8 altogether.
So 4 to wound. 4 wounds. And 5 up to save.
3 more dead.
3 more dead. Blip, blip, blip. I guess I'm going to have to go with these guys on Marius now, because...
You might kill him.
I might kill him, yeah. So these guys are going to pile in over here. there.
Ow.
So I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. 3's to hit. Wow.
Ooh.
4's to wound. 1 wound. 4 up save.
Yes. Nope.
1 wound left.
But it's paid off. I think I'm going to do Marius.
Yeah, I think you've got it. Everything on the skeletons? Your stilettos as well?
Everything on the skeletons.
Oh my.
I'm going to put all of my eggs in the one basket.
Let's see what that does.
3's to hit, 3's to wound.
3 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The stiletto attacks are different, so there's 3 attacks. And that's it's 3s and then, sorry, it's 4s and then 5s.
4s and 5s. 2 hits. Nope, that's another one dead.
And then the
6
horse.
down. He's attacking the same unit, yeah?
Yeah. Got a trio with 2 attacks, 4s and 4s.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
No ring.
No ring.
Funnily enough.
So 5 ups to save. 1 dead. I'm going to attack with the Hex Raves over here. Kind of got her. So the Hex Raves are 2 attacks, 4s and 3s. 7 attacks. 4s to hit, 3s to wound. Bad average. 4 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds. They have a -1 rend, so you're up to 6.
Nope.
2 dead.
Didn't even score 6.
Still 6 attacks though. 4s and 5s.
They get 2 attacks. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
might get 2 attacks, don't they? They get 2 attacks, that's ridiculous.
Just like mine. I disagree. 5 hits. 5 wounds.
No rend.
5 up saves. I've used all the 5s and 6s on those. You don't want to use them.
I've got 2, but that's
3 more dead.
1 left.
3 more dead. So I'm going to do my Cairn Wraith next. So 3 attacks, 4s to hit. Didn't need the reroll. 4 hits, 3s to wound. 2 wounds. 2 saves, -1 rend. 1 saved. And it's 2 damage, that's 1 model dead. I've got a unit here that's split between Marius and your horsemen, so I'm going to do them first. So 2 guys on Marius, which are 3s to hit. No, snake eyes. And I've got 1, 2, 3.
Marius
4, 5,
lives to fight another day.
They're going to attack onto your horsemen there. 3s and 4s again. That's not too shabby at all. Not too shabby.
Not allowed to impersonate other makers of videos.
Yeah, you have considerably better production skills than us. 2 hits, 2 wounds. 2 wounds. 4 up saves.
1.
1, so that's enough to kill off a model again. And then piling in on the last unit over here. I'm just going to move in enough so they can nearly all reach. And these guys get +1 attack. So there's 20 of them. -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because he can't reach. So
13.
that makes 13, so that's 26 attacks. And 1 extra attack for my champion. So I'll do that one in the first batch. So that's 4s and 4s on these ones because they have spears. Oh, reroll that one. That was not so good. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. And the same again. One of them ran out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 13 in total hits. Right, and 4s to wound. 5 didn't.
Yes, sir.
So 7 wounds.
Okay.
4s to save.
Yes.
Wow. 3 wounds. So
And 1 dead,
1 dead,
wound.
and so battle shock phase. I lost 7 guys over there. So 7 plus d6, 8, 9, 10. Their leadership is 10 on Skeleton Warriors. These guys lost 6. No, 3. So not even above the normal of 10. And your guys have lost several of this time around, haven't they? So you lost 4 this time. So 4, Plus, oh, 6, 10. What's their bravery?
It's only 6.
6. They've lost 4 models. Yeah. Obviously, one of the ones that's wounded is going to leg it. You can leave your champion.
Yeah.
So 1 solitary guy left over there. End of Death's turn. That kind of went my way a bit on the counter charge there. Scoring objectives. I get 2 points for this objective over here, with my hex rays nearby, facing straight at a cannon, which is probably not going to do them any favours. And over this side, I get this one because I now have 2 models in range and you have just the 1.
So you get 4?
I get 4 in total because I neglected to have anybody keeping an eye on this one. So, roll to see who goes to turn 3.
We often say this at this point, but whoever wins this roll may end up winning the game.
Yeah. Death rolls. 3. 3, oh my. Try again. 6. It's Death's turn 3. Victory shall be mine.
Game over. I am not.
Resurrection time. I get some.
Feeling very confident at the moment.
Skelemaboobles. D6 Skelemaboobles. Go on, give me a 6. Just to rub it in. Oh, 1. Okay. It's rubbing it in, but not in the right way. So I think I'm going to try and summon some zombies.
You failed actually last time, didn't you?
I did. 8.
You're all right this time, aren't you?
Now, do I get 10 or do I get 20? If the resulting cast roll was an 8 or more, I get 20 of them. So I've got 20 zombies.
Is that all your points of summoning now?
That is. That does waste all my points for summoning. I'm going to summon them up here for now.
You see what I mean? I'm slightly ahead at the moment.
20 zombies comes clawing up through the ground out of the icy waters of the stream.
Oh, nice.
Lord is going to cast his extra attack ability on... Actually, on this unit here that's split between these 2 guys at the moment.
Okay.
My necromancer, mage. We'll move over here. And these guys are going to run an extra d6 worth just to keep him surrounded. So an extra 3, so they can move 7. So they're just going to give him a little bit of... He's got a little bodyguard. They can't shoot a catapult, so they're just going to walk around with him. Luckily, my spearman is 3 inches away from your guy, so they're no longer in combat. So what I want to do is I want to go over you and then move that way.
Okay.
Because every model that moves over you, I cause a mortal wound on a 6.
Nice.
As they soar over top and slash at you.
My head off.
So they're going to go sort of
Nice.
9 to there and 3
Okay.
to here.
So you're going to do 3d6. Yeah, the 3d.
So
you get
3 dice, yeah.
That's 3d6.
Oh, nothing. And these guys are going to move forward. That might be making them susceptible to a charge from you, but
That's not looking very good.
my Can Wraith is going to support my skeletons, so they're all going to move this way. So he's going to move to there, and my skeletons move 4. So it's not the most guaranteed of charges. Right, that's movement over and done with. So shooting. Shooting's going to be my entire unit here. 7 into your cannon and the other 13 into your knights. 6 regular shots and 1 champion. 5s and 4s. Yeah, probably should have shot more into them actually. Oh, I get twice low. Get twice because I'm volleying it.
Okay.
So 2 hits. Oh, and the black one because that's 4s.
Yep.
So 3 hits. That was actually lucky.
And then you get
the same again. Wow.
Well, that's a bit better.
So 3 and 3, so 6. 4s to wound.
Whoa!
Wow!
Yahtzee!
Did they roll 6s? Wow, they got some in them still.
Yeah.
But dead. Did 7, so 13 more shots on your knights. Twice. 5s and 4s. So 3 hits and another.
Ooh.
Bit better.
4 wounds. I'm in the shadow of the night. Ooh.
5 wounds.
I'll roll the dice and look at what I need.
Oh, there we go. 2. 2, 3. So 1 guy dead. Shooting done.
Charging.
Charge. I'm going to charge with my skeletons into, well, see what I get. So, skeletons charging 6. So it is enough to get into those guys.
Yep.
Only just. So 6 to there. Mind you, they get another 3-inch pile in, so. And my cairn wraith is also going to charge in now. Didn't want him to do it on his own, unsupported. 4.
And indeed he won't.
Because there's too many skeletons in the way, you can't actually get in, so he just sits there going, yay team, go for it.
The yay team.
The yay team. Hex Wraith's over there, going to charge your Kniggets. 6.
Sorry, I'm all over the place with this camera now. Anybody think it was midnight? Right, 6 o'clock.
Well, there we go, so those three can go. On to combat then. So who do I fight with first? See, the thing is here, I've made the mistake, I'm within 3 inches of your great swords.
Okay.
So they can actually pile in and attack as well now. Hex Wraith's over there. I should probably attack with the skeletons, but I'm going to attack with the Hex Wraiths because I like them. 4s to hit, 3s to wound. So 4 hits, 3s to wound, 2 wounds, minus 1 wound.
-1.
Wound.
No, I think it's 2 wounds.
And then the horses, 4s and 5s. 3 hits, 5s to wound. 1 wound, no rend.
No rend, no save. Okay, Marius is going to attack your general.
Yep.
In a cake or death sort of situation.
1 hit. So 2 hits. 1 wound.
Oh, should I actually re-roll that one if we're playing the re-roll?
Yeah, sure. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
I'm on 4 ups to save. Minus 1 rend.
Yes.
1.
D3 wounds.
So D3 wounds on him. You have to roll that.
Oh yes. Just the 3.
3. So I'm down to 2 wounds.
Oh, and then the stiletto. So I don't know whether this really counts because the stiletto is actually no. I don't get the reroll on stilettos.
It's just on the room.
So that's a hit.
1 hit.
And no wound.
Okay.
And then the horsey.
Horse.
No.
I'm going to attack over here now. So these guys are going to pile in 3 inches. They've got a 2-inch range. So these 3 at the back can't reach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 attacks. They're all going to go on your regular men at arms or whatever they're called.
They're all regular men at arms.
So 4s and 4s. 7 hits. A lot of people underestimate regular skeletons, but you get a big chunk of them.
I'm going to discuss that at the end.
And 4s, 2. And they'd be right to discount them completely.
No.
2 wounds.
You've really taken me by surprise today. I'm not sure why the Empire got caught by it. I'm sorry, I've lost what I'm doing. I'm looking for the free guild guide.
Guides.
Free guild guard.
That's why they do it really badly. You've got guild guides there.
Guild guides. They are 5+.
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
and 1 wound.
So 1 dead from your free guild.
Free guild guides.
From the free guild guides. Oh, Jesus. It's not it's midnight or anything around here, people.
You've attacked with those.
They've attacked, so...
You've attacked with those, so it's got to be him.
Yes, because he hasn't done anything yet.
And I missed.
And he's missed. Missed his nuke.
Okay.
My White King now is going to go then. 3s and 3s. 3s to hit, 4 attacks. Not like if I do that. Ooh. 3s to wound. Now if I roll a 6, it becomes D3 wounds if you fail the save. 2 wounds, minus 1 save. You need 2 5-ups then. These 4-up save normally.
Double 5, Marius.
Oh. That's 1 is still enough.
It's an X, Marius.
To take him out.
The mad count is dead.
So the great swords are squishing in a bit. 3 are within range to attack. Okay, so he's the champion and he is in range, so he's one of your 3 that's in range. So 7 attacks.
4+.
So they get +1 for being near. That's pretty much like my skeletons.
Yeah.
So they get +1 to hit.
4 hits.
4 hits.
4 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. What's the rend?
It's -8. -1.
That's enough to take away my save anyway.
Okay.
So 2 dead.
2 dead. Well done, chaps.
Blip, blip. So it's just these skeletons here against
You're going to pile in
lone
and
knight.
drag him to the ground.
Yep, pretty much. So they're going to all pile in around there. Oh, that's right. This guy's here is one of them as well. So 6 attacks because one of them's a champion.
And you doubled the attacks on that guy.
I did, yes. Thank you, Robin. Yes, so 6 attacks doubled.
12.
2 hits, and then another 4 hits. Forced wound. Wow. 4 wounds. 4 up saves. Just enough to kill him. Your free go guides now. 3 inches. Yeah.
So there's 1, 2. Oh, there's one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Free go guides on my skeletons. 8 attacks.
Oh, what a steaming pile.
Oh, that's horrible. 2 hits.
2 hits. Well done, guys.
You've earned it.
And 1 wound.
1 wound, and I've got 5 up, so didn't make it. Another guy dead. Boink. Oh yeah, you got these guys, so they can all pile in 3 inches.
Reach as well because they've got lances. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you got 5 guys there. One's champion.
Yep, I didn't charge.
So Right Guard Knights on the hex rays over here. So that's 6 regular attacks. That's not bad.
That's better.
That's 7 attacks though.
Yeah. No, he gets +1 for the leader.
You got 5 guys.
Damn it! I'm gonna take one of those.
Take one of them out. So 5 hits.
5 hits.
I'll take that.
So 4 plus.
4 the wound. Wow, 1 wound.
Really?
1 wound, and I've got a 4 up ethereal save, which I make. They hate you. 5 horses. 10 attacks from the horses. What are these? 4s to hit?
I think 2.
2 to hit. So I just see what you rolled. Yeah, I hit on 1. 1 wound again.
Steaming pile of rolling dice.
Miss with that one.
You have to put it in there.
And I failed that one, so that's 1 wound on the Hexaraths.
There's one here. No, that's probably from here. Isn't it?
Here, have my wound. No, I insist. That means 1's dead, sorry. I don't make the rules up, you know. And that means it's time to tot up the points. Oh, Battle Shock. Forgot about Battle Shock. So you've got Battle Shock over here for your knights because they've lost 2 guys. They are okay.
And then these guys
and then your skill guides. They are also okay.
Yes.
Time to tot up the points. I've
5, that puts you in the lead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Puts you in the lead and my pencil's gone missing.
That means someone stole the pencil, which means Robin can't record the points, which means
I'm afraid
it's a draw by default.
12, so you're winning 12 to 10.
12 to... Oh, it's close. You still got your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Order's turn 3. And it's potentially still everything to play for, because what's the points? It's 12 to 10?
12 to 10. I think I am going to lose.
It's actually 5 to 12, looking at the clock.
I think I'm fighting a losing battle, but we'll keep going.
Hero phase.
I'm in the wrong bit.
So your general can do his 3 units that don't move.
Yes. This one and this one and this one.
Is it within 12 or 18?
It's within 12, I think.
That's your wizard.
Oh, sugar. Okay. that one and that one. And yeah, I can't. Oh, that's really annoying. Sure, I can't do it from the wizard.
I'm fairly certain you can't. It's technically what's known in the game as cheating.
It's 15.
Oh, it's 15. Oh, maybe that's enough.
I'll go and look that up because it's just enough.
It's just enough. So those 3 units, if they don't move,
how funny,
they
get to
lose automatically.
I can add 1 to all hit and wound rolls until my next hero phase.
Well, that's definitely going to help you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, skeletons.
So I'm going to do that, faux show.
Faux show, bro. We're far too old to use those phrases.
Yes. I'm going to cast Fireball.
Fireball! Casting value of 5. 7. So it's got it off. So that's the Fireball on the Cairn Wraith. So you roll a dice now. 1, 2, 1 wound, 3, 4, D3, 5, 6, D6.
That's right, yeah. So the first roll is a 4.
D3 mortal wounds. Not enough to kill him, but
just the one.
Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. It's down to...
That was a bit disappointing.
3 wounds.
So now it's movement phase.
Movementos. So these guys move 5, ready to blow my skeletons to pieces.
Suddenly got very bunched somehow. But they're all within 6.
Final hurrah. So he's going to run over here to help those guys out.
Okay.
And he's going to come sprinting over this way.
Guess what he's going to do?
I'm going to go shoot.
Sorry?
Do you have a pistol?
Oh, he might do. Shooting phase. So shoot with him. It's just a 1 attack. So 3 to hit and 3 to wound.
Onto the skeleton unit here.
Yeah. 3 to hit.
Always a hit.
3 to wound. Yep.
And he's got a rend.
-1.
So one's dead. So handgun is shooting at the same skeletons. 5s and 3s to hit.
Can I have the 3s on the white dice?
No. Okay.
You didn't specify.
I like what you're doing. But that's...
And then 3s.
Yep. No, is it 3s? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 4. So that's 4 dead because it's -1
It is
red.
-1 red, yes.
4 dead.
Wow. Well done, guys.
Squish, squish.
Charging.
Now on to, yep, charging.
Charging. I'll roll for the...
Sorry, I'm just waving the thing around.
Sorry, I'll charge for the wizard.
Wizard's going to charge over here.
10.
10, so he can pretty much go wherever he wants. And at least over there he's only got 1 hex wraith hitting him at most.
I will charge.
I guess your lord might as well charge him.
I think. See what I roll.
10, so he can pretty much charge wherever he wants as well.
Mind you, he's very close to this guy then, but that is my MO, is to go near the general, so we'll do that. Kind of feeling like I should have brought him into the game sooner. So then it's combat, is it?
It is on to combat.
And I've got no idea what order I need to do these things. It's got to be the great swords, really.
Yeah, I think the great swords are going to cause the most carnage over here.
Yeah, so they got 3 inches.
3 inch pile in. So you can't move once you're in base to base.
Right.
But also you're not. You just have to end your move closer to the enemy than you started.
Okay, but they've got a reach of 1 inch. So I don't have to put them in base to base.
He has to end up closer though, because he was about that close.
Oh, is he closer then? Okay.
Closer than they started.
I see.
That might be, and people can comment if we're doing that wrong, but that's my understanding of it, that as long as you're closer to the target unit by the end of your move, that's a valid pile in.
I'll take him up there.
There we go, so we've got 9 of those guys in. So 19 attacks, 2s to hit and 2s to wound.
Now I can see why they're quite good.
Wow, so that's 10 10 hits. Oh, you missed one, you suck.
So that's 18 hits.
18 hits. And 2s to wound.
That's 9 then.
That's 9 so far, and another...
This is a ridiculous set of dice rolls.
9 and... 16.
Yes.
That's all of them dead. Chippity chop, chippity chop, chippity chop, chippity slip, slap, 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 slap. My turn to attack. So I'm going to... I really don't know whether to attack with these guys first, because they're not going to kill him. Or these guys first. I think, because you did so badly last time, I reckon you're going to do badly again. So I'm going to attack... I'm going to attack over here instead with my 6 attacks, 3s and 4s. 3s to hit, and 4s to wound.
No,
3
that's
hits.
all right. I'm going to have to look at what my saving throw is. I think it's 3 plus, actually.
4s to wound. 2 wounds, you're forced to save.
4s.
Because you haven't got a shield.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
2 saves of 4 up.
Okay.
Saved them both.
I killed them.
On to these guys.
These.
So, 6 attacks from the knights. 4
It's actually
hits.
3. No, sorry, it's 3.
5 hits.
Sorry.
4s
5
to
hits.
wound.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired. That was 5
4s to
hits.
wound.
4s to wound.
5 wounds.
Goodness me.
5 up saves.
No, that's 4 wounds. It's 4.
4 wounds,
4.
sorry. Yep. 4 wounds, 4 ups to save.
No!
Ah.
These are good dice.
1 guy dead. He's dead because he already took a wound.
So 10 horse attacks.
Yep. 10 horse attacks, 4s and 4s.
Shall we roll that one?
Yeah, we roll. Cockles. Wham. Those horses are out for blood. 9 hits, 4s to
again.
wound. 4 wounds. 4 saves. that's 1 dead and 1 left on a wound. 1 wound left on him. So my attack's back. I guess it's going to be with him. He's going to attack your wizard.
You surprised me.
Hex Wraith on your wizard. 2 attacks from the Hex Wraith, 4s and 3s. 1 hit. 1 wound, and it's a -1 rend. And then 2 attacks from the horses. That's 1 hit and no wounds. So 1 wound there, he's down to 4.
Okay.
The wizard's
I've got the
attack
battle mage
is
up.
quicker.
He's got 1 attack, 4+.
No. That's quicker. So time for the Lord to choppy over here. General over here, 3 attacks, 3s to hit, 2 hits. 3s to wound. 1 wound. What's the rend?
-2.
So no save. D3.
D3
deed. 1 dead. A mighty 1.
Useless general.
Chopped.
So yeah,
You don't have as much record
no
with your.
No, generals are terrible.
Your generals can't generally do much. They're generally rubbish.
That's why they're called generals.
Yep. So that's combat over. So that means it's on to counting up the points.
And I get 3.
You get 1 there.
1 there and 2 there.
2 over here. So that leaves you on
13.
13.
13 plays 12.
Now, due to the fact that up there on the clock it says 20 past 12. So we are going to call it a night here. It's 25 past 12, so tired.
These games take so long. Actually, I'm actually quite energised now.
Yeah, we were just getting into it.
I think because I had a good turn.
And it's that classic thing in AOS again. 1 turn, you're like, I'm done, we might as well give up now.
Yeah, I was.
Next turn, you're like, oh, I'm actually with it. Because first turn, you got the back-to-back turn. You got the charge, and I thought, oh, I'm done here. And then it kind of faltered a bit, so I got a counter-charge in with the skeletons and things.
Wiped out this flank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I managed just to hang on, or get back this stone. Which you got, although you got because of your battle shot test, that was really annoying. If I hadn't rolled a 6, I'd have had the equal number.
Yeah.
So if I'd rolled a 4 or a 5, then you wouldn't have got those 2 points.
Yes.
And then you summon these, and these just decimated over here. I was thinking, oh my god, I've absolutely had it. And now suddenly, apart from that, I didn't kill that last Hex Wraith, which
I think the Hex Wraith the Hex Wraith holding those guys up meant that my archers could probably pepper them with more shots, which might possibly do something over there.
But you're not looking good over here.
I think you want to talk about synergies, Robin.
Yes.
What was that? 18
Yeah.
attacks?
Now I must confess I am very bad at doing preparation for games. So I've known we were playing this game for about 2 weeks, and it wasn't until today.
He started looking at the app to see
yeah.
what do my guys actually do.
But it's partly because I don't have a very big figure range to choose from, so I thought, well, I'd already picked them.
You've got like 4,000 odd points of Empire and Bretonnia.
Yeah, but I have to have. I have to have 3 battle lines.
Well, true.
And you
took handgunners and your girl guides and your greatswords and your archers. So you did take quite a lot of smaller units.
I have to have 3. I have to have 3 of those.
Yeah.
Because I could have had, because we said we couldn't have. Oh no, we could have had. You could have 2 the same as long as they're separate units. Is that right?
Yeah. So you could have had 2 lots of handgunners.
Yeah, but they're not very good.
They're not. But you could have, because the archers were battle line.
The archers are battle line.
So you could have taken 10 archers or 20 archers, 20 handgunners, 10 men at arms or girl guides.
Well, actually,
in this case,
is have 10 archers and more great swords.
Yeah.
I think, although the great swords, that synergy bit at the end was just incredible, and that didn't happen in their other games.
So that was they were on 4s and 3s. They got +1 to hit because of the general's ability, and +1 to wound for the general's ability, which put them on 3s and 2s. And then they got another +1 because they have an ability themselves, which gives them +1 to hit when within range of a hero. So they were on 2s and 2s.
And they have 2 attacks.
So that suddenly means your unit of 10 is pumping out 20 hits, 2s and 2s with a -1 rend. Now the rend's not massively overpowered there, but just the sheer number of hits on average, 20 attacks, you're going to be doing many.
It's quite good on yours though, isn't it? Because the rend,
especially against me, because
if
the minute there's a rend, well, my shield only gives me +1 to save if there's no rend present.
So that's really good.
So if you're against something like clan rats, they get a shield which gives them +1 to save if the damage is only 1. So in that situation, I still would have had a 6-up save. But even then, you hit like
I did roll phenomenally well.
Slightly above average.
Even was it not? It just felt well. I think most of the dice rolls were high. I think that's probably why it felt better.
There were lots of 5s and stuff, but even if it's just 2 or more.
But this game does my head in. I must confess, I was a bit jaded today. I'm not sure why when I started, but I really enjoyed it. But I need to play more, and there isn't time because I need to play more because I really enjoyed that. But I wasn't quite sure what I was doing.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
But again, it seemed to work out okay, and that is the thing I can't quite understand. I suppose it just goes back to what we were saying. It's kind of like I thought I was out of the game, and then suddenly I'm back in the game.
Yeah, and not only that, your left flank, my right flank. I've only got like 7 skeletons over there, a hero, so I'm not exactly. I mean, you have a appalling luck with generals. Your general charges in and kills 1 skeleton, so he sucks big time. But you've still got your handgunners over there. Depending on who, and it comes down again to who gets that first turn. If you get that first turn next time, you've got your guys can come in and really pile in to give some support. And I mean, your great swords would just absolutely.
Well, I'm not quite sure what I'd do with them.
I think you've got no option apart from charge.
Well, I can move, but if I don't get the bonus.
Quite but you're still going to be on like 3s and 3s.
Yeah, true.
Or something like that.
He'll be within range.
Yeah.
Yeah, although you've got this guy here and this guy here who are quite.
True.
Good. Although I still have my wizard, although I think he may be dead.
He can still cast when in combat. So he can still cast something. He could kill the hex.
But if I didn't get the turn, then he'd be dead by the time it was my turn again.
Possibly because I pecked him with a lot of shot. But then I'd leave the knights. So swings and roundabouts.
Yeah.
So
is that what the objective was? Some swings and roundabouts.
Yes. Yep. So once again, AOS becomes a game of massive twists and turns. And 1 minute you think you're out, the next minute you're riding high again. And it's much different to Warhammer. I always found whenever I played Warhammer, you kind of knew after a turn or two, quite often, which way the wind was blowing. If you suddenly had your left flank collapse because of some bad leadership rolls or something, you were like, I'm done, we might as well call it here and go down the pub or something like that.
Yeah, although I suffered from battle shot today, although I think I missed a rule which would have helped with that. I suffered from battle shot. I lost a couple of the archers got decimated by it, and the knights over here didn't fare too well.
Yeah.
And the other thing I have been unprepared for in the slightly bigger game is what lots of skeletons can do, and I keep forgetting. This is left over from my legacy of Warhammer days. I keep forgetting if I go up against you with a front of 5 models, by the time you fight me, your horde of skeletons, you'll have like.
I can bring a lot more to bear.
You'll have brought 15 or 20 round.
Yeah.
And smother me, which I think I like, but I just can't get used to it.
I think Marius, you also forgot his ability, which was a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
And I think he probably should have charged the skeletons rather than going after the White King. It would have left you open up to a counter attack, but if you'd have you give a constant effort on your attacks, you would have ripped out those units straight away.
Maybe he did roll spectacularly badly actually, so he may not have done. But yes, you're right. I probably should have done that. I think I was.
You want to do what's cinematic as well.
Yeah, well I did, and also I think I was used to charging with Ground Knights.
Yes,
which cost about another 60-80 points on top of.
And they do.
And I think they would have destroyed your skeletons without Marius.
Possible. Saying that, you did completely wipe out my Grave Guard. My Grave Guard had some incredibly lucky rolls.
I did, yes, yeah.
But then you saved them quite luckily as well, and then as a result you did wipe them off the.
But then I just wasn't prepared for your skeletons coming around going.
20 skeletons with spears are.
But these were really good too.
I like my archers.
Yeah, because you've not had those. They were really good because they fire. I've been quite surprised how skeletons. When I used to play whatever edition it was, I used to play. They were terrible in combat. Yeah, probably was second and third. They were terrible in combat. So they'd be like 6s and 6s or 5s and 6s. You were doing 3s and 4s.
And
that was total. What?
Yes.
And then also my save of these knights aren't as good as the Ground Knights, and they only have 1 attack. and that kind of threw me a little bit.
I think I forgot some spear attacks as well, because I think if I've got 20 skeletons, they get +1 attack as well.
Oh, really?
So I think they have 1 normally.
Right.
I've given them the extra attack from the White King to give them 2 attacks, and I think if there's 20 of them, they get +1 attack, which will give them 3 attacks. There would be 60 attacks from a unit of 20 skeletons in that situation. So they can really pump out
needing 3s?
numbers. No, they'd be on 4s because they're spearmen, because they're near a hero, they get the +1.
Right.
So heroes, skeleton heroes, even the basic ones like the Cairn Wraith, are good to keep around because
why
they energise you.
That's why you need.
Or else it'd be 4s and 4s.
Although I'm going to look for next time we play. I'm going to look at more carefully and see if I can get some synergies going.
And we also read that rule about the fact that your girl guides can do that counter charge thing, and you can do that 6-inch counter charge, which is so you can keep them back just a little more. Let somebody else take the charge and then charge in with them, which is quite handy.
Empire almost feel like they need to be. You need to even bigger game.
Even more stuff.
Yeah, cause
I reckon, to an extent, possibly, maybe you should have only filled 1 unit of knights. And if you'd have, instead of had those knights, had another unit of handgunners and a bigger unit of girl guides or whatever. Exactly,
These guys are obviously from the Northern Empire, which is closer to the Bretonnians. Which makes sense, because I'm guessing we were fighting in Bretonnia if we were fighting in the old world, and your incursion has moved south.
I think.
So we still haven't resolved this tiebreak.
Well, technically you're winning because it's 13-12.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to protect my counter force.
Yes, if you'd done that, it would be 13-all, wouldn't it?
It would be 13-all.
I mean, I think we can only call it a draw.
Too close to call.
I still think you would edge it, but I'm not anywhere near as sure as I was.
Really close.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got all 4 heroes. No, sorry, I've got 3 heroes left. One's in. Well, both are slightly injured. You've got 2 heroes. My skeleton archers over there I love them. They're phenomenal. They do cost a lot because they're 100 points for 10.
Okay.
So you pay the points, so that's 200 points. But 40 shots being pumped out.
That's pretty amazing.
Does quite well.
The models are nice too.
They're the old Kemrian ones I managed to get.
I really like those Kemrian models. I know lots of people have said this on the Facebook page and things, that they're really sorry that they don't exist anymore. But I hadn't really seen them till we went to Warhammer World, and I really like the models.
Yes, I do like them. I mean, I love my cat.
I got rid of my cabinet there if you haven't been.
Not that it got a chance to fire, but I got my cat. Well, I did fire, it just missed. So I definitely take the catapult again to see how that copes.
Consider putting my other cannon together.
I don't like cannons.
Because that was.
Do I not like?
That was pretty good.
I do not like cannons.
That was pretty good.
Cannons are nasty because you can really. In the old game, cannons could be really hit and miss, and if you couldn't guess ranges properly, or you were a bit unlucky with your artillery dice,
not in 3rd edition, they
wouldn't necessarily hit anything. Well, 3rd edition, in my day, and it seems they come back around a bit more. Yeah. But the fact that you can snipe off characters now, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think where are my characters in relation to where your guy is, and he just took one aim at my bloke wearing around a giant target banner. Just blew him.
He's over there.
Yes,
they.
I think the banner just had a giant red arrow. They still have the same problem that they've always
had, which is that a few archers will sort them out.
Which is the way it's always been. You take it.
Except it's harder to protect against.
But likewise, it's hard to protect your heroes. Because in the old game, you just stick hero in a unit and they'd be impervious.
I'm used to playing 3rd edition. It used to be a 2-inch corridor, so you could line it up.
Yes, and you could
line it up, and it would take out the heroes wherever you put them.
I think picking apart tactics, I think you should have committed your knights, because they could have been across the board and chewing up my archers earlier in that situation.
Yes.
And I don't know if moving your archers forward was a bad thing. They were unlucky because they failed the battle shock, so a lot of them ran off. You lost like 8 guys in one turn.
I wanted the archers forward to take the
which makes sense.
And I thought it would lure you to attack them with your. I forgot they could fly through things, but I thought your hex rays would charge into them, and then my knights could come in.
But then you won. You got the second turn. So you had the 2 turns, and if you'd moved your knights forward the first turn, then you would have been in combat the second turn. I would have. But I think
if I hadn't, there'd have been pincushions. So
this is true.
And I had protection for that piece, and I don't know whether that was a good thing or a bad thing. That piece is pretty safe at the moment.
Oh, your centre. Yeah. And I think mine's pretty safe as well.
Yeah.
And I think I've read when people have this battle, when they have this scenario, they say quite often it ends up with a scrum in the middle. We didn't really have that. We had two flanks.
In fact, the centre ground wasn't occupied at all.
It wasn't contested. In fact, at one point, there was just a clear path straight away to
my objective. I mean, we both protected this to a greater or lesser extent.
Yeah.
We tried to attack around the sides. Because actually controlling the two side ones is just as good as controlling the one middle one, the one the back one.
Yes. Yes.
So,
although there's probably something to be said for the demoralisation factor of ploughing straight through your opponent's centre and taking it out.
Yeah. But I think that's also what I was aware of.
That if you keep your centre two, yours and your opponent's, you're going to score 5 points each turn, whereas your opponent's only going to score 4.
But it's very hard to have both, I think.
If you'd had one of your knights central, I don't know, it's hard, because you split your knights up as well. If you'd had both your sets of knights on one side ploughed through one...
I made a slight mistake with that, was that I hadn't realised the scenario was...
number of models?
End of each turn.
Oh, right, okay.
And I can't quite remember. I think I thought I would have more chance to come round.
Yeah.
And because in the other one we played, it was only at the end of the phase,
the whole
whatever it's
turn.
called,
the
whole 2 turns was when the points were scored. So I think I thought, well,
And although this mission sort of gives Undead the edge a bit, because it's number of models near an objective, and frankly, if I can't pump out models, then I'm doing something wrong. You still managed to stay ahead just on the points.
Yeah, that was interesting. I really, as I say, I think we're going on a bit now, but I really thought, oh my God, you've got so many troops. There's no way I can hold you at bay. But actually, I did. I didn't there, and I did there.
You possibly needed to push forward a bit more, but at the same time,
that is my weakness, is that I like to sit back. I don't think AOS rewards sitting back.
No, I don't think it does for the most part. No. Unless you've got...
Having said that, it also doesn't seem to reward charging in and going home. So
we don't really know what it rewards at all.
No.
AOS rewards something.
Yeah.
It mostly involves rolling lots
Actually,
of
if
dice.
anything, it does reward sitting back, because everybody who sat back is still alive and everybody who went forward is dead.
This is true. But they're just pawns, and that's what they're for.
Yeah.
So
right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you. We're going to call it a draw, so we will have to have a follow-up at some point.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem we have right now is the fact that we don't get to start a game until like 9 o'clock. And it takes us a good 3 hours to get this far in, which means it's like midnight already. And we've both got wives and children and jobs and all the hassle.
A messy dining room now.
And a messy dining room. So it's just the sheer, what's the word I'm looking for? Logistical nightmare.
Yeah, I don't think, because we can't play at weekends really, because the kids,
they want to get involved.
Yeah.
They're like, Dad, pay attention to me.
So we play. I think perhaps what I need to get much as I like these terror tiles for our gaming, we kind of need a battle mat. We could just go roll it out.
Just need to.
And if we play a bit more, because we played 2 or 3 games quite quickly in a row. We played the one at Warhammer World, we didn't video. And we played a couple of others, and they were getting quicker. And today we were both like, oh, how do I play this game?
How do we do this?
And I didn't know what my units did. And that's my fault for changing army.
But
so we'll try and arrange another game.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it though.
I hope so.
Do let us know in the comments what you did like, what you didn't like, what we missed, what we should have done.
Yeah.
And
we've got loads of plans. We just haven't got any time to bring them to fruition.
Yeah. Hopefully one of us will win the lottery. Size in the near future, and we can spend all our time.
I feel like you might have said that last time, and possibly the time before that.
It's mostly like my fervent prayer that never gets answered.
Thank you for watching. If you have watched, if you've got this far, and I'm really sorry we didn't finish exactly, but
But it means
I think in some ways, although this game hasn't finished, I'm more interested in AOS than I have been after the other games.
Yeah, because you were saying right at the beginning you were a bit with AOS. You were saying right at the start, not really captured by AOS, just can't get into it. But then you play a game, and at the end of the game, you're like, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, and it sounds a bit odd doing battle reports that I'm not into it, but I'll perhaps write something about how I feel about it. But I think it's just the time factor. To be honest, it takes so long to play a game because we don't really know what we're doing, and like we just said, the families and everything, it's really difficult to get through at that time.
Logistics
and actually, this is like a real first world problem, but at the end of the day, when the children are finally in bed, when you got here, the children weren't even in bed, the children are finally in bed, it's the actual effort of doing anything.
I think videoing it as well, when you're videoing it,
Yeah.
You've got, come on, man. You've got to set the arms up. You want to go through the armies. Then you want to have a bit of a chat, and then we do this. We sit here for another 20 minutes afterwards, going, "Wasn't that fun?" So we're going to shut up now.
Maybe.
We're not going to shut up now.
No.
Sit. 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 So anyway, we've waffled on. We're going to call it there.
Yeah.
The cliff notes are really enjoyed it more than we thought we were going to. AOS did its normal thing of back and forth, and we need another battle to determine who really is the winner.
We do.
So please do hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it and leave comments, and especially if you didn't enjoy it and you hit the thumbs down, let us know what you didn't like and we can work on that.
We haven't had very many thumbs down, which is good.
No, only a few, but if we do get them,
we'd like to know what we're doing wrong.
Yep.
I mean, I know it's not perfect. I know Pete's not perfect.
I'm pretty perfect.
We've got a few ideas, as we said. I don't want to repeat myself now.
Anyway, we're going to go away now because it's very late, so we're all going to pack up and go to bed.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.